I don't even know how to start a video like this. I'm so nervous. I've been wanting to make this video for months, and I have rehearsed it in my head so many times, and every single time it's never the same. So I had to take today off, and I was like, Danielle, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna do this freaking video. I'm doing this video for myself, but also for others who need to hear this, because for so long I felt alone, like I'm the only one going through this. I am an abuse survivor. I was in an abusive relationship. It was financial, emotional, and physical. But I don't want to focus on what happened. I want this video to be about the after and me now. It's been almost 5 years since I left, and it's been a journey. I pride myself in being very strong, very just emotionally intelligent and aware, and I've done a lot of things personally to get where I am today. And through this video, I just want you guys to know that I'm happy, and I am so proud of who I am today. It has taken a lot of work to be the woman I am today, and I would not have it any other way. I am now happily married to a man that I met a couple months after the incident, and he stuck through this with me through the ups and downs, the goods and the bads, and I can't thank him enough for that. I also had an amazing circle of support, my friends and my family, and they'll never know, sorry, how much that meant to me. And that helped immensely, so much. If this video seems kind of like scattered, I'm sorry. That's literally like what goes on in my head. I'm not even gonna try and edit it to make sense. I am probably going to share with you things that I have never told anyone. Not my parents, not my best friends, not my dog. These are things that I struggle with on a daily basis. This has put such a deep scar on me that I feel like it's been just like plastered on my face, and I have to revisit it every day. I have come such a long way in the past 4 years, but there's not a day that I don't go without feeling some kind of stupidity, shame, mostly stupidity, because there's so many things that happened that I was like, why did I let someone do that to me? These like flashes of shame and stupidity and me being upset just come at the most random times. It could come halfway through the day. It could come when I go to bed and then I'm up all night with insomnia because I am just have so much anxiety thinking about it that I have to tire myself out to go to sleep. And it could be just the littlest things. It could be I drove past a red car. It could be that I saw something that reminded me of him, or something that we used to do together. And that's it. That ruins my day. I guess I could start at the beginning. The first few months after I left, I think I was in shock for sure. But to this day, 4 years later, there were things that I chose to forget. Or I guess I didn't choose, my mind chose to completely forget. There was a lot of bad things that I forgot, and to this day, they will come back in flashbacks. I guess that was just my mind's way of trying to help me heal by just forgetting. And as I grow stronger, I think that those memories are slowly coming back. It's been really hard. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. It's been really hard. I've tried countless things, and I use countless things to help me cope with this. It's taking a long time. But I'm not mad that it's taking a long time to heal. Because I'm doing it at my own pace. And some days I feel like I'm never gonna heal. I'm never gonna get out of this hole. I'm always gonna have to deal with this because he has permanently scarred me. And other days I remind myself how strong I am. The first year, I think, was the hardest. That was the year where things would trigger me and it ate me alive. Every time a private number called my phone, I would have a panic attack, whether it was the police or not. I would get mad at my now husband for doing things that reminded me of him. I would get so upset if he didn't come to bed with me and laid on the couch, because I feared that he would fall asleep on the couch and not come to bed. I hated the color red. Hated it. I would make a huge scene if my husband wore anything red, if he wanted to buy anything red. I was I would get so angry at my husband, and it sounds like, I mean, I beat him up and he stuck through it. I would get so angry if my husband would have one too many drinks, because that internal fear of him getting too drunk was in the back of my head. And I trusted him. I trusted him completely. I still do. He would never, ever do anything like that to me. But I guess I was still scared. I did see a counselor for a couple sessions. She helped a lot. But I feel like because of the person who I am, just going on my own journey of self-healing worked better for me. So I mean, it was endless. I read so many books. I did things to keep my mind busy. I researched ways of healing, and to this day I still use those ways. I do suffer from anxiety, so all of this stuff that I have learned since then has helped me so much to deal with this. There have been so many emotional roadblocks, feelings of hopelessness. Some days I pride myself on being a very strong person. I'm very reserved, and I don't like to let people in. So to ask for help is hard for me. I also don't like people to see me hurt. And I think that's another reason why making this video took so much strength, because I don't want people to look at me differently. I don't want people to worry about me. And I still want to be the person that people count on. I am kept up at night 1, 2, 3 in the morning, reliving scenarios through my head of what I could have done different. Those are the ones that hurt the most, because that's when the feelings of just feeling so stupid start to come in. I would not wish this upon anyone. Someone close to me had fallen into an abusive relationship, and I was so scared for her because I didn't want her to have to go through what I go through every day. Thankfully, I have someone to come home to every day that puts a smile on my face. I have someone to lay beside at night that I can cuddle when I'm feeling like this. I have a mom who picks up my phone call every time, even if she can't understand what I'm saying because I'm crying. And I have my unofficial therapy dog who has been through it all with me too. And you've had your issues too, right? When the incident happened, he was beside me. A fist was raised. Thought it was coming for me. And he punched my dog and threw him off the bed. Since then, we have issues trusting men. But he's okay. And every time I have an emotional breakdown, he is right there beside me. I think one of the reasons I also didn't want to make this video is that I know I'm going to rewatch this and I'm going to have missed so many things that I wanted to say. Because it's just so hard to share. It's hard to explain. And it's hard to connect with someone unless they have gone through the same shitty situation as you. And it's also a reason I think that I've kept these feelings to myself. Because I guess people think that once you've escaped the relationship, you're safe, you're fine, you'll get over it just like any other breakup. But it's not the same. And it lasts, it sticks with you. And I just hope that this reaches someone who needs to hear that your feelings are normal. Whether you were in the relationship for a year or 5, it doesn't matter. Your pain is just as equal. And I hope that this encourages people to look at this in a different light. And that if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. This video was so hard for me. I'm so proud of myself. I look forward to watching this video at the end of this year and seeing how far I've come, because each year I get stronger. And each year I become more of the woman that I've always wanted to be. Unless they have gone through the same shitty situation as you. And it's also a reason I think that I've kept these feelings to myself, because I guess people think that once you've escaped the relationship, you're safe, you're fine, you'll get over it just like any other breakup. But it's not the same. And it lasts, it sticks with you. And I just hope that this reaches someone who needs to hear that your feelings are normal. Whether you were in the relationship for a year or 5, it doesn't matter. Your pain is just as equal. And I hope that this encourages people to look at this in a different light. And that if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. This video was so hard for me. I'm so proud of myself. I look forward to watching this video at the end of this year and seeing how far I've come, because each year I get stronger. And each year I become more of the woman that I've always wanted to be.